Ladies and gentlemen, hello and a warm welcome to the ALPINA press conference at the 27th Geneva International Motor Show. And now I would like to introduce you to the man who pulls the strings at ALPINA. Please welcome Andreas Bovensieben.
Hi Petra. Ladies and gentlemen, also a warm welcome from my side. As you can see, we have a complete new stand concept. And we are going to present you some outstanding new BMW ALPINA automobiles.
But before we show you what's new at ALPINA for this year, we would like to take a look back to the year 2016.
Yes, our world premiere from last year, the BMW ALPINA B5 BITURBO, you see here on my left side, was very successful so far. We were able to sell 330 units already. And the major markets were the US and Canada. But we appreciate also strong European markets, and Japan was very important for ALPINA. We were able to deliver the 5,000th BMW ALPINA to the Japanese market last year. Furthermore, we entered new markets. Last year we sold the first cars to Australia and to China. Altogether, 2016 was a very successful year for ALPINA. We sold 1,650 cars to our customers worldwide.
Andy, you have some really cool highlights on display at the Geneva Motor Show this year. Let's start with the BMW 4 Series. What can you tell us about?
Yes, BMW just did the facelift of the new 4 Series, and this was the right moment for us to get more horsepower and more torque. And now we call the B4S, B4S Coupe and B4S Convertible. The B4 you see here on my right side. And with this high low-end torque, for our customer it's really enjoyable. It's a torque like a diesel engine, and so we are looking forward with this model. Let's have some nice impressions of the B4 Coupe and Convertible right now.
Yeah, really impressive pictures. What are the acceleration and the top speed of the B4S?
Acceleration right now is on benchmark level. Only 3.9 seconds from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, and a maximum speed of 303 kilometers per hour. To sum it up, the new B4S as Coupe and Convertible with new LED headlights and LED rear lights stays a very attractive package for the next years.
Yeah, and next to the B4S, we would like to focus on a very special car with a long and a very successful history at ALPINA. Tell us more, Andy.
Yes, of course, we started still in 1978 to sell BMW ALPINA cars based on the 5 Series. And now we are in the 7th generation. And I'm really proud to present you today the all-new BMW ALPINA B5 BITURBO, our world premiere here today.
So let's have a look at some impressions of this beautiful new car. Ladies and gentlemen, the world premiere here in Geneva The BMW ALPINA B5 BITURBO. Andy, what is so special about this car?
Yes, the new 5 Series is a very nice shape, a very long hood, coupe-like proportions, and especially with the ALPINA front spoiler, rear deck spoiler, the huge 20-inch wheels, and 4 visible exhaust pipes is even sportier and more stylish.
Can you go a little bit more into detail about the performance of this extraordinary car?
Yes, of course. Under the hood of the B5, we have the latest version of the 4.4-liter V8 engine. It now delivers 608 horsepower and a maximum torque of 800 Newton meters. And for immediate throttle response, now we have twin-scroll turbochargers. So in combination with xDrive, we have the fastest ever acceleration of any ALPINA to date. Only 3.5 seconds from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour. And the maximum speed of the new B5 BITURBO is on super sports car level, 330 kilometers per hour.
Those are really impressive numbers, but what is your personal experience with the new B5?
Petra, that's right. I'm really lucky because I'm able to drive our test cars. So I drove the B5 a few times, and it's really amazing. It's a combination of a very powerful V8 drivetrain in combination with the ALPINA typical chassis setup and 20-inch, for the first time, Pirelli P0 tires gives you an amazing drive and amazing handling. And for the first time at ALPINA, we are using BMW Active Integral Steering. And this gives the car a handling and an agility of a 3 Series. So with xDrive, you are able to exploit the power and the performance of the new B5 in nearly every weather condition. So the handling of the B5 is very sporty and precise. But on the other hand, we have an ALPINA-specific comfort mode. So the comfort level is on a very excellent high level for long journeys.
And what is the reason behind your decision for Pirelli tires?
So I have to say, Michelin is still our main supplier for tires, but Pirelli wanted to come back into business with ALPINA very toughly, so we gave them the chance to do a development tire for the new B5. And this development tire was very, very convincing. So we started the series development process, and now we have a perfect tire for our new B5, a tire which was especially developed to our requirements. So that's a perfect tire for the B5 sedan and for the touring.
So there will be a touring available as well?
Yes, of course. We have a very long tradition with BMW ALPINA models based on the touring, and it will be even more exclusive in the future because we have a V8 powered touring in the future. BMW will not have these offering in the future. So if you like to have a BMW automobile, a 5 Series touring with a V8 drivetrain, you have to take the ALPINA. So we are looking forward, especially in the Swiss market. Our B5 touring with xDrive is an excellent car to face the competition.
So, Andy, let's now talk about the interior of the new B5. What are the highlights?
Yes, if you enter the cabin, at first you recognize a nice, brilliant LED display in ALPINA-specific design. There's 3 modes available. The first mode is a typical ALPINA blue dials with red needles in comfort mode. And in sport mode, we have black and green dials with drag indication. And the third mode is the Eco Pro mode. So, but again, when we look into the interior, we have a very nice platinum black leather interior in finest Lavalina leather, handmade in our saddlery. So Petra, later on you have to have a look on the nicest, you have to touch and to feel it. A very nice leather interior.
And I really look forward to driving this beautiful new car. Andy, what other models do you have at the ALPINA stand in Geneva this year?
Yes, of course. We have the BMW ALPINA B7 and ALPINA Blue. And Petra, this car again has a very nice bespoke interior in Lavalina beige. And behind the B7, we have our BMW ALPINA D3, the touring in ALPINA green. And this is as well a very important model for ALPINA. And the all-wheel drive gets more and more important for Alpina, and therefore our B7 on display and our D3 on display have all-wheel drive as well.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to invite you to take a look around and check out the fascinating models by yourself. And Andy, thank you very much for your insightful information.
Thanks, Petra. And ladies and gentlemen, come in, let's have a glass of champagne and let's celebrate the all-new BMW ALPINA B5 BITURBO. And if you have any more questions, don't hesitate to ask me and my team. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, Johnny.